Hi, I'm Dr. Dave Janda, and welcome back to Operation Freedom Briefings. The goal of this briefing and my weekly radio show, Operation Freedom, which airs on Wham Talk 1600 every Sunday from 2 to 5 Eastern, is to provide you information the bought-off lamestream fake media will never provide. The spotlight of today's briefing is on Obamacare and the repeal and the replacement of a plan that I believe strips people of their health care freedom. Look, I'm all for health care reform. I've advocated for health care reform as a treating physician for over 30 years, but reform that is available and affordable and more quality oriented for every American. I believe, and I believe it has been shown, that Obamacare does not meet that test. Look, one of the reasons why Obamacare there's a hesitancy to repeal it is that folks have said 20 million people have gained insurance through Obamacare. Well, first of all, let's not confuse having a health insurance card with actually getting health delivery. They are two very separate things. Look, the copays and the deductibles with Obamacare are so high. People are not going to the doctor. They're not getting treated. They can't afford it. Their premiums have escalated so high, they can't afford to even pay even more money for copays and deductibles, and therefore they might have an insurance card, but they're not getting treated. And one of the reasons why folks want to hold off on repealing Obamacare is they said, well, these 20 million people have gotten insurance. Well, maybe they got an insurance card, but that doesn't mean they got health care coverage or delivery. Look, let's dissect that 20 million statistic. 6 million people lost their insurance because of Obamacare being put in place. So really, 14 million people, quote, received health care insurance. But of the 14 million, 12 million of those individuals were put on Medicaid. Look, Medicaid has been shown to be a disastrous system for health care delivery. And in fact, many physicians and hospitals don't take Medicaid because every patient you see on Medicaid, you end up losing money. And you can't stay in business with that type of business model. So we have 12 million people that got this Medicaid card, but they're not getting treated. And in fact, there are 4 peer-reviewed published studies that show that people that had Medicaid had poorer health care outcomes than people that had no insurance at all. So of the 14 million, 12 got Medicaid, but that insurance is poor. People can't get coverage, and they're paying big bucks for that. We need a healthcare system that's more available and more affordable and more quality-oriented and does not empower insurance executives or government bureaucrats, but empowers you and every American. And there are ways to do that, and we've spoken about that many times on Operation Freedom, where it's a consumer-driven, more healthcare approach of health savings accounts and direct primary care, and having insurance companies actually compete as opposed to collude with each other, which is occurring in Obamacare. Look, if Obamacare was so successful, why did 12.7 million Americans hold off on getting their Obamacare coverage and pay a fine? No. We need a system that's more available, more affordable, and more quality-oriented, and not as expensive. Obama, when he instituted Obamacare, and in the lead-up to it, said, this will cut premiums for families by $2,500 a year. Okay, great. The reality was it increased premiums by $4,800 per family, and that doesn't include the copays and deductibles. Obamacare needs to be repealed and replaced ASAP. It's a cancer that will adversely affect every American if we let it continue. If you'd like more information about healthcare freedom, or any of our issues that we tackle on Operation Freedom every Sunday from 2 to 5, just dial in. We stream it live at davejanda.com, whamradio.com. I have the podcast always available for you by 9 p.m. on Sunday night at davejanda.com. Look, the show, these briefings, We try to make them a weapon of mass instruction to help you with your freedoms and liberties. Until next time, this is Dave Janda signing off. Dream big and dare to fail.